guys, it's Mariela again, or Mariela, however you can pronounce it. I am Hispanic, so obviously my native language is Spanish, and so you might catch a few errors or maybe an accent when I'm talking. So I grew up on the border, so I was able to use both English and Spanish simultaneously and learn both, and so I feel that was a blessing because it's good to have more than one language. Anyway, I'm just driving. I have had several questions about the scale, and that's kind of like a tricky subject because that's always a measure that we always emphasize. I want to say a little bit too much, and it's very normal. It's kind of like an easy measure, and then we see like initial weight loss, but then after a while, you're on this lifestyle, metabolism is changing, and then you might see an increase in your weight, or sometimes the scale stays the same. And so for some people it's very discouraging because that is kind of like a huge measure for their success, or they believe that is a huge measure of success, the scale. And there's a ton of people that have posted, like on Instagram, Facebook, just how their weight, like a before and after picture of themselves with pretty much the same weight. So like, let's just pretend it's like 140. There's this one lady that was like 143 and then 143 after, but her body was completely different. I mean, it honestly looked like it was a 40-pound difference. And so even myself, like initially, you see the weight change on the scale. I lost about 6-7 pounds, but then it changed, and so it went up, it went down. I'm only like at a net of a 2-pound difference when I started, but you see the measures of success in your clothes, in your pictures. That's why I always tell people, measure yourself, take pictures of yourself, do before and afters, because that is true measurement. And then how you feel, yes, this is obviously a diet, a lifestyle that a lot of people go on for the fact that you can lose a lot of weight, but definitely the benefits is that you have this improved energy, just you feel better, you feel healthier, your mood is better, your energy is more stable, your cognitive thinking, it's sharper. That's kind of how I feel. And I just love eating this way. It's just I'm satisfied, and I'm not even that hungry. I don't think about food. Before I felt like food just controlled me. And so think of those benefits before you decide to not continue or be discouraged. Just give it time, give your body time to heal, because a lot of that time where you might not see changes in the scale, or you may see a plateau, it's fine. It's just your body healing. Now you have to take into account that initially your fat cells will not shrink automatically, and what they do is when they start losing this fat, what your cells do is that they replenish it, they put in water. So it's just your body's normal mechanism to try and preserve its state, and it doesn't want to shrink. It's comfortable, and it doesn't want to. It's kind of in a self mechanism, defense, and so self defense mechanism, and so that's what your body will do for a while. So even though your body is changing, your cells are just getting filled up with water, and so water is it obviously adds to the weight on the scale and whatnot. And so until after a while, then it has to shrink and then destroy it, the fat cell ends up finally collapsing, and then you might see a slight change on the scale and things moving that way. But again, the scale should not be your 100, like your all, how can I say, the one measurement that you should just keep checking and rechecking it. I almost want to toss it sometimes. I have it because I spend a lot of money on it, but it's just interesting. I do it just more for research purposes and just to kind of understand how, even though like I said, the scale might not move, your body is changing. So remember that on this lifestyle, you build muscle, you're losing the fat. So I just have seen like a complete recomposition of my body. And so even though I might weigh the same, I'm a lot tinier, and people are like, wow, how much do you weigh? Like 100, 510, and actually no, I'm close to 100 and like say 117, 100, maybe on my low days 115. So I vary between that. So, and it's okay. Like it's I'm just happy with the way my body looks, and I don't want to lose too much weight. So obviously I try to keep calories at a certain point. I'm happy. I want to, obviously I'm training, but definitely I could get a lot smaller if I wanted to. So yeah, that's just kind of my little my spiel for the day about the scale. I'll definitely add some information below, some links, just so you kind of learn of how your body stores water in your fat cells, and how it's want to get rid of that, and just so you can kind of understand a little more, and just keep going. That's the most important thing. Be patient, because it's not a diet, and this is why a lot of people go on it and get off it, because they just they see initial results, and then after that they're like, oh, I'm stalled, it's not working. No, it is working. It's just your body is changing, your metabolism is changing, and you want to give yourself time to reap those benefits. So keep going, be patient, eat the whole foods, natural foods. Keep giving your body what it needs to thrive, and I promise you that it'll be worth it. It'll definitely be worth it. And so if you guys have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, have a wonderful day.